You know, in New York, there's a big campaign going on to humanize the policemen. And they have billboards upstate. And they have a picture of this big cop bending over this little blonde girl. Mm-hmm. And the sign say, and some people call him Pig. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to buy a billboard. I told a friend of mine, I want to buy a billboard and show this big cop and this 14-year-old kid with 30 bullets in him and saying some people call him Peacemaker.
Chain gangs, how many more beatings with chains, how much indifference, how much brutality do you expect people to be able to take? After all that marching and all that pain and all that damage, the country really did nothing, you know, except pass token laws and bills. But nothing changed. And then you drag in this really rather wretched farce of an election. Which is, you know, and both parties have been, you know, treated black people in this country with the most monumental contempt.
Regards the poem on police violence, that poem presents some of my thinking on the subject really of self-defense. And I do feel that the black community in America has too long deferred a serious and fearless discussion of self-defense. I really feel that. I mean, every other group in this country and every other interest group in the world, from the Defense Department of the United States, you know, to Tel Aviv, feels perfectly comfortable to speak in terms of self-defense and to do anything at all under that heading. But when black people are concerned, you just say self-defense and everyone becomes very upset and excited, and the black people who have uttered that phrase themselves become extremely defensive. And
around the age of 5 or 6 or 7, to discover that the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. Turn it up.
Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song.
It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians, when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace, and to which you owe your life and your identity, has not in its whole system of reality evolved any place for you.
You're almost into a good black man because you're not scaring me or the audience that's going to watch this. You still have to decide what you're going to do, and what you're going to do may be uncomfortable for us.
It will certainly be uncomfortable for you as long as you pretend that I'm not going to do it. I have a 10-month nephew, 6 months old nephew upstairs. And finally, when the chips are down, I don't care what you do at all. But I'm not going to let you do anything to him. I'm not going to let him grow up the way I grew up. And if it means doing something to you, I will not contend to do it. You can stand in my way, but you're not going to stand in his. The party's over.
Now I can't make it up. There was a teacher in Jersey. A little girl is 6-year-old, little black girl is 6 years old. The teacher tells her, she has a tablet with a gorilla on it. You're a gorilla, your mama gorilla, your daddy's a gorilla. Don't you tell anybody. That's the one. Tells this little girl this. The little girl held it for 4 days. She told her mother. The mother was a nice mother. She came to school. All she wanted was an apology. Is that a nice mother? If that had been my 6-year-old, I'd have waited for that woman after school in a gorilla outfit. I'd have beat that for 7 days. Every time she saw a gorilla, she'd have been hollering. I don't don't know why these people think they can mess with people's children.
Believe in upward mobility,
Of course.
right?
Absolutely.
Of course you do.
But I'm not going to give up one drop of melanin in order to get there.
Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song. You got the beats and breaks and your booty shaking all night long. Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song.
I'm not going to erase my race or my gender to get there. I want all of it. I deserve all of it, and we all do. I don't want to be blanded, bleached out in order to participate in this country.
Dancing to this song. You got the beats and breaks and your booty shaking all night long. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song. You got the beats and breaks and your booty shaking all night long. Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song. You got the beats and breaks and your booty shaking all night long. Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song. You got the beats and breaks and your booty shaking all night long. Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song. You got the beats and breaks and your booty shaking all night long. Everybody in the club, come on, keep on dancing to this song.